inspecting the shuttle for errors. He wanted to make sure that it was completely safe to go on it. The astronauts, Mr. Warren, Mr. John, Mr. James, Mr. Andrew, and Mr. Smith were preparing for the launch. They wore gloves, helmets, and special suits. The astronauts bravely got into the shuttle. Smith thought, "This is it. We are going to Mars." The countdown started. 3, 2, 1, blast off!
All 3 engines up and burning. 2, 1, 0, and lift off.
Sorry.
Liftoff of its
They just called me 1 second.
of the space shuttle. America will continue the dream.
They went up and about into the black vast space. After 2 or 3 hours, they saw a tiny dot behind them. 10 hours later, they saw an extremely large spaceship right behind them, covered with guns and missiles.
Can we go any faster?
No, we are at full speed.
We are also low on fuel.
Are there any space centers nearby?
Negative.
I'm in Space Shuttle Discovery. Can you read me?
We're being controlled by someone.
There's a hole on the fuel tank. The fuel is leaking out.
Meanwhile, Warren has not spoken a word for 13 hours and was sweating like a sprinkler. He was worried that they would find out that he was the one controlling the shuttle and was the sidekick of the villain, Garmadon. Garmadon's brother, Lloyd, was wearing in cover. Smith thought that Warren was being particularly suspicious today. He told to the rest of the group about Warren.
Garmadon was planning to hijack the shuttle. Smith went to check on Warren. He thought of checking on him. Lloyd was trying to call Garmadon. After 3 missed calls, Garmadon picked up.
Accident.
What do you want, Lloyd? The guys are very suspicious of me and are close to find out that I work with you. If anyone finds out, shoot them with a blaster. Okay.
Smith overheard the conversation. Lloyd turned around and saw Smith. "Oh no," said Smith. Lloyd quickly took his blaster and tried to blast Smith. Luckily, Lloyd missed. Smith ran and told the others that they were going to be hijacked by Lord Garmadon.
Oh no! Run!
Meanwhile, Garmadon was heading to the spaceship. While he was going, the superhero, the Supernova, and his sidekick, Ice Ranger, were playing video games and eating chips. Suddenly, the alarm rang. Ring! The TV screen pictured the brave astronauts. Of course, Supernova also knew about the great space operation. But he never guessed that Garmadon would attempt to hijack the ship. Supernova asked Ice Ranger to get ready with the special spacesuit. They had to stop Garmadon, or else he would hijack the space shuttle. The heroes tried to catch Garmadon, but he had a head start and they couldn't catch him. They knew they had to do something.
Suddenly, Garmadon had an idea. He was going to trap everyone in Mars. So he turned and went the opposite direction. A few hours later, the astronauts saw that the spaceship was no longer following them. At this point, they were quite confused.
They soon reached Mars. They landed and planted a Britain flag on the surface of Mars. They stayed there for a few days. Then they got into the space shuttle and tried to go, but alas, they couldn't go. Something was stopping them from going outside Mars. Mr. Andrew was a brilliant scientist too, and figured out that there was an invisible force field that was stopping them from moving. But sure enough, the supernova found a way in and rescued the astronauts.
Thank you so much for watching our video.